Welcome Eagle fans from all over, whether you're from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from from a mobile device. I want to formally welcome you to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. The Eagles are today facing off against the Bulldogs from Tennessee Wesleyan. The Bulldogs from Athens, Tennessee are coming off a conference championship run against Union University in a loss, and also an NAIA national tournament run, which ended in a loss to Warner University. Meanwhile, the Eagles are, for the first time in 25 plus years, being without on the sidelines, Coach Mark Getch, a coach who's coached with us for 25 years now. We have a new coach who is taking charge of the programs, Coach Jason Bell from Fort Collins, Colorado. With a lot of new additions and a lot of losses, it should be an interesting matchup today for our Eagles. Plenty of action awaits here in the Nest, but before we kick off anything, let's go ahead and introduce you guys to our Eagles for the 2021-2022 basketball season.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my third year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Hello and welcome Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world. We are super excited and delighted to have you be a part of this broadcast this afternoon and welcome you to the Nest. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, my co-worker and partner, Eric Osech. Eric, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great. It's great to be back on the court.
Brother, I'm so excited. We got the student section over here. We got some fans over here. We got the band over here. And we have a brand new Eagles team today. This is the first time in 25 years that the Eagles are playing out without Coach Mark Getch. Coach Mark Getch, who's coached for our team and been on the sidelines for the past 25 years. This year coached by Coach Jason Bell. What differences are you expecting to see from this team?
Well, I'm excited with Coach Bell taking over after 25 years of Getch leading the team. We have a new captain, and it's going to be a whole different philosophy. Definitely a faster-paced game we'll see today, probably guard-heavy. It's going to be a great matchup, though. I'm excited.
And speaking of guard-heavy, we're returning the guard from the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, the junior from Jacksonville, Florida, Christian Porter. Tell me about his game and what you like, man.
CP is an assassin from mid-range. He can hit that quick jumper on you. Also, underrated vision. He's a great passer. And he's really developed into a great leader, Alvin. It's going to be exciting to see him develop with the Eagles here.
A.J. Ward last year was first team All-South region, averaged 12.2 points last year for the Eagles. Back here this year for his senior, not his senior, but his junior campaign. How effective is he going to be on the post and also from the baseline sides for the Eagles this year?
Yeah, AJ is just a great player to watch. He can do it all. Shoot, score, defense. He's that all-around guy you love to build your team around.
Don't get me wrong, the Eagles are really talented this year, but we did lose a lot of guys like John Clay, the 6'4" forward, Joey Shodamu, who just stopped playing basketball through his senior year this year. But we do have a lot of returners this year. Stephen Wheeler from West Coast, also Garrett Jones from not Johnson University, but from Cornell University. How effective are they going to be for this program? Both of these two transfers starting this year tonight for the Eagles.
Well, like for anything, there's going to be some acclimation period for them to get used to it and get the run of the system, the offense, but I'm expecting a lot of things from them this year and excited to see how they'll do in the season opener.
Oh, Sach, I normally allow my co-hosts to give me some ways to this game for both teams to be successful. What are the Eagles going to have to do in order to be successful? And also, what do the Bulldogs on the other side have to do in order for them to be successful in this matchup today?
Well, as fast as this game will be, it's going to come down to the post. I'm looking at Will Higdon. How will he do containing the big boys down low with a Billy Balogan who averaged 10 rebounds a game last year?
Yeah, both teams, man. This Tennessee team has a lot of power on the front court this year. Both teams, it's going to be a battle, honestly. Like, it's almost leaves you speechless how intense this game's going to be, especially from the guard play, but we're definitely going to need our post to step up.
That's right.
Plenty of action awaiting for this contest today, but before we get this thing kicked off, let's go ahead and kick it over to Caleb Osborne for our pregame ceremonies.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Eagles and Tennessee Wesleyan University. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Dear Lord, these players meet here tonight to compete. I ask you to keep them safe, free from injuries, and allow everything done here tonight, both on and off the court, bring honor and glory to you. In your name I pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sport medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Tennessee Wesleyan, number 0, Ty Patterson. Number 4, Bryant Bernard. Number 12, Billy Ballaghan. Number 22, Marquise Fifield. Number 30, Jonathan Webb. Tennessee Wesleyan is led by Coach Ray Stone. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Starting tonight for the Eagles, a junior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. A senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 3, Garriott Jones. A senior from Long Beach, California, number 11, Stephen Wheeler. A junior from Pensacola, Florida, number 34, A.J. Ward. And a senior from Detroit, Texas, number 43, Will Higdon. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell with assistant coach Micah Conlin. Officiating for tonight's game are Brian Allred, Nate Starr, and Anthony Johnson.
Eric, let's go ahead and kick off this game with the starting lineups from both teams. Wearing number 0 for Tennessee Wesleyan, Ty Patterson. Number 4, Bryant Bernard. Number 12, Billy Ballaghan. Number 22, Maurice Fifield. And number 30, Jonathan Webb. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles, number 2, Christian Porter. Number 3, Garriott Jones. Number 11, Stephen Wheeler, the transfer from West Coast Baptist. Number 34, A.J. Ward, the first team all-region player last year. And number 43, the big man from Detroit, Texas, Will Higdon. Let's get this game started, Eric. Tennessee Wesleyan quickly moving already. Billy Ballaghan got the rebound and put it in for 2 for Tennessee Wesleyan. Gets the first 2 points for their season in this game. Wheeler, quick to the basket, makes a move. A lot of contact, can't get it to go. Bernard in transition, gets 2 easily. Here's Wheeler, top of the key. Splits the defense, kicks it corner. Here's Garriott Jones for 3. He knocks it down. Jones from Indiana, first points of the Eagle. Wheeler gets to the passing lane on that one. Jones, hesitation moves. Porter to Wheeler. We got another 3-point try, and that's good! 2 3-point buckets already for the Eagles. Way to start off this season.
Love the energy so far, Alvin.
Bernard to Patterson. He drives baseline. Leaves Higdon in the dust. Gets 2 right there. All knotted up at 6. We got Stephen Wheeler bringing the ball up. Guarded tightly by Bernard. Takes a screen from A.J. Ward. He drives hard, tries to kick it. Corner. That's a turnover. To the basket. No good for number 30, Jonathan Webb. Wheeler slows down the tempo. Jones. Here's Porter. Guarded by Webb. Here's the mismatch here. A.J. Ward. So he can take advantage of the mismatch. Blows by him. Finishes with the right on the left side. A.J. Ward, his first points for the Eagles this year. Eagles competing really hard right now against a team that had an NAIA berth in the national tournament. Bungalow downside. Pump fakes and gets past him. Ballaghan. Beautiful move. We're all knotted up here. Talk about that matchup down low with A.J. Ward there, Eric.
Yeah, it's definitely 3-point shot hit there by CP.
Forget talking about that.
Right.
We're on fire so far. 3 threes as of early. Christian Porter, the guard from Jacksonville, Florida.
Love the early shooting success we're seeing here. Let's see if they can keep it up, Alvin.
Here's Fifield, kicks it to Patterson. He's wide open from the top of the key. Misses it. Webb for the rebound. Fifield for another try. Doesn't get it to go. Ward is there. Last time the Eagles went against Tennessee Wesleyan, we lost 100-63. Eric, does it seem like that's going to be the case this game?
I mean, we'll see. So far, we're holding up pretty good. Good energy I'm seeing. And
another three for Porter. Misses that one. Wigton with the rebound, and he's there to clean up the board.
We're going to need to see a lot more of that from Will today, getting those big rebounds down low.
Higdon standing at 6'8", gets it done down low. The crowd is erupting. Back door for Patterson, and the big boy gets open on the block. Here's Jones. Porter, screen from Higdon. Dribble handoff to Jones. Jones stops on a dime, loses it almost. Porter for another three-point try. That misses. Patterson shoves Ward out the way. Bernard.
A lot of physicality there.
Beautiful defensive showing there by Wheeler. Gets called for the foul. What's your take on that play there, Eric?
The crowd didn't like it, that's for sure. Let's see if AJ can take advantage of Zero in the mismatch on the offensive end.
Coming into the game, number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald. Played for the Eagles his freshman year, took a little bit of a break to focus on his academics. Won 2 collegiate basketball championships with the Cobras.
Very athletic player.
Webb, fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Brings this game within one. Webb, a senior, standing at 6'5" from Tennessee. Wheeler. Porter inside the Ward. Makes a move, finds Porter. 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Got to get a shot up.
Wheeler gets past his defender, moves strong to the basket, he'll get fouled.
I'll tell you what, Alvin, Wheeler is definitely aggressive here early on. You gotta love to see it for the new player for the Eagles.
The environment in this game is so resonating. The fan section is packed. The section behind us is packed. Wheeler gets it done. He has 4 points early. Stephen Wheeler, the graduate student from Long Beach, California, averaged 20 points last year for West Coast Baptist. Here as a graduate student, studying his master's in divinity. Fifield, open corner to Bernard. He'll take one. Misses front iron. Jones with the rebound. Here's Wheeler, back to Jones. He makes a move. Another graduate student, that's way off. Webb in transition by himself. He gets above the rim with that one. Eric, I thought he was gonna dunk that. Eagles still up by 1. Here's Wheeler. Makes a move, gets to the basket, kick it corner. AJ Ward, he'll take one without denial, and he's fouled. Beautiful ball movement there by the Eagles.
You're seeing a little bit of the nerves here early on with a little bit of turnovers, and that's what you expect for the first game of the season.
AJ Ward, the junior, standing at 6'4" from Pensacola, Florida. Lived a little bit of everywhere. His father is faculty here at the college. Beloved teacher, Pastor Ward, I like to call him. Pastored in Indiana, pastored also in North Carolina. Matter of fact, I think Mr. Ward's watching this show from his class over in the Lyceum. So shout out to Mr. Ward as his son's over at the free throw line. Knocks down the free throw.
AJ Ward really developed into a good leader here for the Eagles. Excited to see him play his junior year.
AJ Ward averaged 12 points last year, 7 rebounds. Goes 2 for 3 from the line. The Eagles lead by 3. Fifield brings the ball up.
A little half-court press we're seeing here for the Eagles. They're pulling back now, back to the 2-3.
Patterson down low, gets the foul, and one. Patterson will go to the line to get the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's going to be the problem when Will Higdon gets out of the game. That big presence, Patterson is going to love it.
Patterson averaged 15 points per game, 6 rebounds as well. Can't finish the play here. Also second team All-Appalachian Athletic Conference. Here comes Fitzgerald for a shot. That's back iron and misses. Webb pushes it himself. Fifield, Patterson, kicks it corner to Bernard. Pump fakes, makes a move to the basket. Bungaloo. Not Bungaloo, but Balagon.
Balagon.
Interesting last name. He's the high man for Tennessee Wesleyan.
Really long athletic player. Already got 6 points tonight.
A.J. Ward, beautiful spin move to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Balagon will push it. Fifield, Webb, corner. Balagon, bit of a mismatch here. Smaller Stephen Wheeler, quickly double team. Garriott Jones is on that one. Has Chandler Fitzgerald in transition. Back to Jones. That gets batted out. Webb somehow saves it. And Balagon will take over. Ty Patterson drives baseline, goes against A.J. Ward, misses back iron. Wheeler will push it. Ahead for Jones, he'll pull from distance. Just misses that one.
We're already seeing a much faster paced game than last year, Alvin. We'll see if they keep it up.
Eagles currently down by one. Feifel finds Webb. Inside to Balagon. He drives, fouled. That will be on the floor. Coming into the game, Malachi Hoare. Actually, Malachi Hoare. People know him as Mel. The freshman from Long Beach, California.
And Mel got some speed. We'll see if he can use it here. A little bit of mismatch, though, with his size down low.
Gets it to inside of Balagon. Ward hands up, wins that battle. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler, array of moves here. Farley guarded tightly rather. Tries to jump the screen here on Fitzgerald, to no avail. Ward will take an open three-point attempt. And A.J. Ward is getting active early, already with 7 points on the ball game. Eagles lead by 2.
And A.J. Ward, he can heat up from there. Definitely can shoot the three-point when he gets hot.
Inside to Balagon, and he's having himself a ball game. Billy Balagon, All-Appalachian Athletic Conference second team, and also a defensive team as well. Hoare drives inside, loses the ball. Patterson recovers. Up to Bernard. What is he going to do? Nearly finishes on top of the rim there. Eagles are down 2. Eagles are going to have to call a timeout. Tightly contested ball game here between both teams. But Coach Bell has to talk it over. We'll step aside ourselves.
No, I need a name. Hey fans, I'm here with Chloe Bryant, and she's trying to earn herself a $10 Small Cakes gift card. All she has to do is answer this question correctly. Which of our Lady Eagles holds the record for the most career 3 points made? B. And the answer is B.
Welcome back, Eagles fans from all over. Alva Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. Very competitive matchup as of early. Eagles down 2 though. Wheeler on the inbound finds Malachi Hoare. He drives baseline, tries to kick it over to Chandler Fitzgerald. He drives hard, a lot of contact. Steven tries to follow, but to no avail. And Wheeler will pick up his second foul of the game. Couple stats for you guys. A.J. Ward currently with 7 points. Wheeler with, I believe, 5. Patterson, top of the key. Webb. Bernard with a range of moves. Garriott Jones with his second steal of the game. Drives by himself, can't finish. Ward there with the follow, he has 9. Webb walked a little bit. And there's a foul call awarded to Timothy Chapman. He'll be shooting.
We're seeing a lot of steals and turnovers here early. Fast-paced game for sure.
Timothy Chapman, the sophomore from Antioch, rather. And Stephen Wheeler, the graduate student, checks out the game for Christian Porter. Chapman at the line trying to shoot another one. Made the first one already. 2 was good to fall. Malachi Hoare brings the ball up the floor. Hits A.J. Ward. Porter, guarded by Chapman. Malachi, shifty player, puts it over the defender, can't get it to fall. Porter there for the rebound. Cross court to Malachi. Jones, Porter. Fitzgerald down low. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And an illegal screen called by Chandler. Tough one to deal with there, Eric.
Yeah, that's a tough break. Running one of their offensive sets, trying to settle down the offensive end.
Eagles currently down by 4. Against one of the more prominent NAIA teams in the nation. Chapman goes all the way untouched. He'll get another 4 points on the ball game. Here's Ward. Drives baseline, goes behind his back, almost loses it. Fitzgerald. Malachi Hoare. Right side, Ward with the screen, goes by him, kicks corner. Porter with the 3, that rims out. Patterson with the strong rebound. He averaged 6 rebounds a game last year as a junior. 3 for Webb is good. Jonathan Webb knocks down a 3, he has 7. Fitzgerald, he tries to drive. Finds Malachi, kicks it to Porter. Malachi wide open in the corner, he can't seem to hit one.
We need to start hitting those 3s to stay in this ball game with this fast-paced Bulldogs team.
Eagles at a dry spot right now. Here's Chapman. Pump fakes, drive, snatches back. Nearly a turnover. Up and under goes Colin Wilkerson. My apologies, Elisha Mayberry.
Wilson with the made basket there, his first of the game.
Mayberry gets it to go. Ward takes a 3. Desperately needed one, doesn't get it. Eagles now down by 9 in a ball game that was once competitive. Patterson, he drives. Chapman. Webb snatches back, pulls up and fires. To no avail. Ward is there for the strong board.
Eagles need a basket here. Let's see, they'll look down low.
Ward works on Mayberry to no avail. Up to Chapman. He goes up strong to no avail. Webb there, Patterson cleans it up. Poor execution there by the Eagles.
Austin Lewis checking in.
Austin Lewis checking in for the Eagles as well as Stephen Wheeler. Ray Stone calls a timeout. We'll step aside ourselves. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric. Eric, this ball game was super close. Shoring to the deficit as 1, and the Eagles even leading. How are now we down by 11?
Well, you throw in a couple turnovers and a couple missed threes, and this fast-paced Bulldogs team can score fast and score quick, and that's what they're doing so far.
Stephen Wheeler checked back into the game alongside with second leader scorer on the team, Austin Lewis.
We'll see if Austin can bring some offense here. He's a sniper from the three-point range.
Lewis averaged 11 points per game and shot about 35% from three-point land. Wheeler splits the defense, yet falls. Seen as Wheeler got that first step, but lost it. Number 2, Lorenzo Gatling, bringing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Mayberry with a shot. This steps up in transition, pushes this lead to 13.
CP trying to run one of their offensive set here to get the offense going. Bad pass there, almost stolen.
Great attempt there by the Bulldogs. Eagles ball. Chandler Fitzgerald inbounding the ball to Christian Porter. And Eric, what do the Eagles have to do in order for them to remain competitive?
I think they got to heat back up from the three-point range, get under control a little bit on the offensive end.
Wheeler, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Kicks it to Garriott Jones. What will he do? Misses front iron. Bulldogs will take over. Garrett with the steal. Finds Wheeler. He's in transition and finishes. That cuts the dry spout here for the Eagles. See that play again. Beautiful job with the Eagles in transition. Bulldogs drive hard on Austin Lewis, but Mayberry is there coming off the bench. He already has 5 points. My apologies, Mayberry actually has 7 points. A.J. Ward comes to the table to check in. Wheeler, quick crossover, step back, fadeaway, jumper, and it's good! Stephen Wheeler, a guy on his senior night last year for West Coast, dropped 47, I repeat, 47 points on his senior night.
I can definitely see how he does that. He's an aggressive player.
Extremely quick first step as he's got tightly guarded here. Mayberry goes baseline, no good. Austin Lewis gets his first touch of the game. Makes a move to the basket. Kicks it to Fitzgerald, he'll take one, and it's good! Chandler Fitzgerald, first 3 as an Eagle for his senior season. And the Eagles bring this game back within single digits.
Big shot by Chandler there.
Chandler, a very aggressive player, can play inside out, knock it down, and also be a trail man. Bulldogs drive inside, misses right iron. Number 23, Riley Melancon, there. Gatling, guarded tightly. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, received the screen from Bologna, and a block is called by the referee. Chandler was in a perfect situation for a possible charge. Eric, how come that charge wasn't called?
I think he was under the basket there in the restricted zone. Refs aren't going to give that to the defensive player often.
And talk about a season opener for the Eagles. Fans all over. The energy in the room is crazy. And a tight ball game all around. As Brian Ugalde, the graduate student from Mexico, and A.J. Ward prepare to check in the game. Garrett Jones and
number
Chandler
0, Brian
Fitzgerald
Ugalde.
come out the game. And Brian Ugalde, easily one of the most aggressive defenders in our region, for sure.
Defensive specialist.
They'll have Wheeler bring the ball up. Gatling locked in on defense. Lewis, step back, no 3 on that time. Wheeler makes a move. Porter pulls up on a dime. and knocks down the three-point jumper. Christian Porter with 6 points early brings this game within 8. Gatling guarded tightly by Uvalde. Gatling followed by Uvalde. He makes a steal. Porter pushing the ball in transition, finds Wheeler trailing. Wheeler drives, kicks it to Uvalde. He steps up, passes up an open look, but finds Austin Lewis for 3. He misses. Uvalde was wide open, but a better shot opportunity by number 5, Austin Lewis, and a charge is called by the junior from Pace, Florida.
Smart play by Austin Lewis there. He's a smart player. Love to see it.
Austin Lewis has also one of the highest free throw percentages on the team as well. Averages 11 points last year for the Eagles and shy under 4 rebounds. What do you love about Austin's game the most?
He's an underrated passer. He can find
sure.
the open man. He's fun to watch. We've seen some great passes over the couple seasons he's played.
Lewis to his high school teammate A.J. Ward. He drives baseline, loses the ball off his foot, and that goes the opposite direction. Patterson will check back into the game, as well as number 4, Bryant Bernard, for the Bulldogs. And not a bad showing for the first game for Coach Jason Bell. Playing against one of the best NAIA teams in the nation and only down by 7. Uvalde playing stifling defense. Melancon, he's there, hits Balagon, and it's another charge called for the Eagles. The 2 high school teammates, A.J. Ward and Austin Lewis, both getting down and dirty.
Love the fan section right now. It's great to have the energy back in the building.
I'm not gonna lie, Eric, if it wasn't for these mics, I possibly couldn't even be able to hear you.
That's right.
Wheeler drives, kicks corner to A.J. Ward. He has an open baseline. Here comes Porter for a 3. That's not good. Momentum killer, but Porter is doing a phenomenal job from down low. Not down low, but from beyond the arc, actually. Fifield getting guarded by Uvalde, full court. Wheeler on Bernard. He drives baseline, cuts back. Jump shot, falls, no good. Patterson gets the rebound over Ward and gets the nice finish. Ty Patterson, 6'4", 235 pounds, and nothing but silky smoothness.
He's a handful down low. Got to keep an eye on that matchup down low. Not a lot of bigs to stop him.
Uvalde takes advantage of the mismatch, almost loses the ball there, and he does. A.J. Ward, not A.J. Ward, but Austin Lewis, playing fundamentally sound here on defense. With 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go, Eagles down by 10, and Eric, this first half is going by super fast.
Right, yeah, it's definitely a quick game. Not a lot of stoppage. Pretty exciting, though.
Eagles now in the penalty. 1-and-1 opportunities for free throws. For those who don't know what that is, if number 23 for the Bulldogs, Riley Melancon, hits the first free throw, he'll be granted another, but if he misses the other, it's a live ball situation. And the first free throw is down, pushing the lead to 11. Love to see Stephen Wheeler matched up down low with Patterson. Beautiful box out, but Balagon down low. Porter with the steal. Uvalde in transition, drives hard, kicks it to Wheeler. Wheeler gets a first step, finds Porter for 3. Let's see if he can get one, and he can't. Patterson with the strong board. Bernard stops on a dime, and it's good. Bryant Bernard, all conference last year for the Appalachian Athletic Conference, pushes their lead to 14. Eagles might be down, but not out. Here's Stephen Wheeler on the baseline. That's too strong. Patterson flies in for another rebound. Bernard in transition, throws a lob, and that could have been hectic.
He had to get up pretty high for that one. That would have been impressive.
Stephen Wheeler not looking too hot on the floor right now, touching his stomach, grimacing in pain. Gary Jones checks in the game for Christian Porter. And Jones bringing the ball up. Here's Wheeler, one of the leading scorers for West Coast Baptist, tries to make a move. Here's Austin Lewis, finds Ugalde. He cuts hard, spins, hits Jones. Ward for a three in the corner, and that's nothing but nylon. A.J. Ward with 12 points in the first quarter. There's the replay for you guys. Beautiful shot by Ward. Bernard tries to answer back on the other end. No good. Ward with the rebound. Eagles now down by 11. Stephen Wheeler bringing the ball up the court. Austin passes up a great look. Let's see if he can get that one. First points of the year. And Austin Lewis from the volleyball line. The two PCA graduates get 2 threes back to back. And now we brought this game within single digits. Fifield. Here's Webb. He drives hard. Balagon back to Webb. Beautiful give and go opportunity. And Webb will go to the line. If there's anything that we can give credit to the Bulldogs this game, they have an amazing post-court.
That's right, exactly. And for the Eagles here, it'd be great just for morale to keep it with single digits going into halftime. That'd be huge.
Webb from Alcoa, Tennessee. Already with 7 points. The noise is coming, yet he still knocks it down. Make that 8 on the night. Will Higdon comes into the game for Brian Ugalde. And Ugalde with a lot of well-earned minutes this afternoon. Rather evening, my apologies. Eagles now down by 7. Webb at the line. Misses the free throw, splits the pair. 38 seconds here. Jones. Definitely would love to see the Eagles slow it down to possibly either make it the last possession or a possession where they don't give the Bulldogs a lot of time. Higdon down low, and I believe he took too many steps down there. Love the matchup with Patterson and Higdon, two very big guys. Higdon at 240 pounds, Patterson at 235.
Battle of the Giants.
Battle of the Giants. You better believe it. Possibly the final possession of the game. Fifield brings the ball up, goes to the left side of the field. Fifield takes the double screen. Jones there. Bernard. Hesitation move, pulls up on a dime, and he misses everything. That's not a smart way to go into the half. And the fans are letting them have that one. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for the half. 47-37. When we come back, we will get an exclusive interview with head coach Jason Bell after his first half of basketball with the Eagles this year. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College. Thank you.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Otter Products, the culture is amazing. It's something that when you wake up in the morning, you actually look forward to coming into work. My role here as senior graphic designer has been multifaceted. I've done everything from ad campaigns through web, trade show, all kinds of stuff like that. But then recently my role has switched into trending colors for our cases themselves. So if you purchase a case and it has blue silicone with a green PC cover, that's kind of my role and responsibility right now, is to understand what are the trending colors and how do they apply to our different markets. It's definitely more complicated than you would think. Projects for us are really exciting because we're always getting new things coming in. We're partnering with people like NFL, people like Realtree. That's really exciting to actually be working one-on-one with these people. So it's never a dull moment at Otter Products. It's always hopping. The quality of the academics at PCC, to me, is amazing. I love the idea of, like, how can I make this as best as I can? And the teachers really push that. Really, the drive at PCC was understand the basics. Understand the fundamentals of what we're doing. Understand these very simple things, and you're kind of going, this is so simple and boring. I want to do something fun. But as you mature, you realize, wow, this is the most valuable thing I could possibly have in my toolbox as an artist. If you're looking to say, I want to understand my craft, I want to understand the field that I'm going into, it's an incredible environment and an incredible place to work and to grow as a student. I think any high schooler that's considering PCC, you're going to get some incredible foundation that will be a huge help to you in the future.
I donated.
I donated.
I donated. I donated.
I donated.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now like on my third year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives to make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
I think one of the most rewarding spotlights in my career is working with victims of human trafficking. A lot of your human trafficking victims have no place to go. They feel by themselves. It's your modern day slavery. That's what human trafficking is. It's modern day slavery. And so there's a lot of fear, intimidation. So when victims find out that HSI has the tools available to help them, that's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel for those victims. So those would be very rewarding as far as the stuff that I've done in my career. The other day, we were able to conduct a controlled delivery with a large amount of narcotics. At the end, we were able to arrest 6 subjects, and we kept a large amount of narcotics off the streets. Those are one of those times that I love my job. You know, it's not a regular job, it's a calling that, you know, that God calls you to do. Being out in the field and being in this profession, I believe Pensacola Christian College has given me what was needed to succeed. And I didn't know that until I actually got to the profession itself. I'll give you an example for English grammar and composition, although not my strongest course. It affected me the most because that writing, that report of investigation that you write can make case law. And it can also send somebody to prison for the rest of their life. So your writing skills are paramount. I believe the criminal justice courses were rigorous, were challenging. I believe my instructors challenged me. Not only were they academically qualified, but they were able to give the experience as well. So I believe that the criminal justice program brought a very solid foundation for where I'm at right now.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now like on my third year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. you can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives to make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether you're from around the country or around the world. Let's get a close-up over here. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. And Eric, what a competitive game for our season opener, 47-37, going towards Tennessee Wesleyan way. But what do you like about the Eagles so far?
Well, I'm really excited about the intensity we're seeing. To stay up with a really fast-paced team, I think we caught them off guard a little bit. The Bulldogs weren't expecting us to come out so fast.
Ty Patterson already close to a double-double, 10.7 rebounds in the first half of play. Talk about how the Eagles, what are they going to have to do to stop this guy?
I think Will Higdon needs to drink some extra Gatorade and get big down low, because it's gonna fall on him in the second half when people start getting tired.
We have guys like Steven Wheeler, 9 points, A.J. Ward, 12 and 6. When we go over to our other guard, Christian Porter, not having the greatest shooting night of the opening night today. Has 3 points, but he's 1 from 6 from 3 and 2 from 7 from the field. What is he going to have to do to probably get some momentum swinging his way?
Well, hey, you said before the game that CP would have 2 points and would only be down by 10. I'll take it any day. So second half, I expect him to bounce back.
Hey, okay, now Osuch, you got to give me some Osuch knowledge. Some Osuch knowledge. What do you got? What do the Eagles have to do in order for us to, for the first time in a very long time, pull away with a season opening win?
Well, the Osuch knowledge for the day is they got to lock in on defense, get those rebounds, and keep transition to a minimum.
Got you, and man, what a game we have before us right now. The Bulldogs going back to their normal starting lineups. The Eagles are as well. What a matchup we have before us. A.J. Ward with 12 and 6. Ty Patterson, the big man from Tennessee Wesleyan, with 10 and 7. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning of the amazing game that we have before us. The Eagles will start off with the ball in this first half. Porter to Wheeler. Wheeler. Back line to A.J. Ward. Tries to throw the lob to him. That didn't work. Patterson in transition finds Balogun. And Balogun gets to work early. Billy Balogun earlier had 8 points and a couple rebounds. Now he's the first person on his team, well, the second actually outside of Patterson, to reach double figures. Up and in, no good. Patterson skies in, but that's no good as well. Free throw line violation. But man, the quickness on Patterson for him to get into that box out lane and make something happen. Christian Porter brings the ball up the floor. He'll hit Jones. Jones to Wheeler. Wheeler drives inside. Didn't see a lot of that the first half, but he's getting going the second. He has 11. Wheeler averaged 20 points per game his junior year, 21 his senior year, and 14 his sophomore at West Coast. Doing his Masters of Divinity this year at Pensacola Christian College. Already with 11 points, second leading scorer behind A.J. Ward, and Patterson takes his first 3 of the game and knocks it down. Ty Patterson, 8 boards, 13 points. What a night he's having.
Let's see if CP can heat up here.
Ward in stride, takes a three, back iron. The Bulldogs in transition. Here's Webb, wide open, finds Balogun. He works inside, 12 points for Balogun. Billy Balogun, second team of all Appalachian Athletic Conference. And the Bulldogs push their lead to 15. Porter, high post, has Fifield, drives baseline, steps back, finds Ward. He shoots when in stride. Can he get it? Yes, he does. A.J. Ward with 15 points early in this first half already. What do you love about his game, Eric?
Well, that was a big shot. He makes timely baskets when the team needs it. Bulldogs start to pull away a little bit.
Webb drives, alters his shot and finishes. Tick for tack baskets here tonight for the Eagles down here in the nest. Porter drives, has space, fadeaway jump shot. He loves that shot. Tries to use the glass, but it doesn't go. Webb in transition, finds Patterson in the corner. Can he make another three? Doesn't fall. Webb down low, guarded by Porter. He's fouled. Eagles down 14 early in the second half of play. What are the Eagles going to have to do to remain competitive, Eric?
Well, I think their guards need to start scoring points. I think Jones only has 3, and then CP has, 5 or 3 himself, so you need more production from your 2 guards.
Bernard for the inbound. Finds Balogun. He works on Ward. Tries to kick it corner to Patterson. He regains it. Webb will try a 3 of his own. That's good. Webb's second 3 of the game. Nothing but net. 59-42 is the score of the game.
Bulldogs starting to heat up here.
Wheeler drives inside, gets inside, uses the glass, and it's good. Wheeler with 13 points early. Webb in transition, wide open again. Can he make it? That misses. Fifield with the rebound. Works inside. Difficult shot, can't get it to go. Christian Porter with the rebound. Jones pushing. Pulls up in transition, and that falls. The Eagles bring this game within 13. Let's go ahead and look at that pull-up jumper by Garrett Jones. It's the shooter's roll. Coach calls a quick timeout. We'll step aside as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osich. Eagles on a bit of a 5-0 run, still down 13 in the second half. Still early, Patterson brings the ball up. Webb on the perimeter. He finds Chapman. Patterson, he'll take another three-point try. Front rim and rolls in. Patterson, 16 points, 9 boards. Averaged 15 and 6 boards last year. Stephen Wheeler goes to work, finds Ward. Ward and Patterson are the 2 leading scorers in this game. Wheeler loses it, and that stays here with the Eagles.
I tell you what, Alvin, if Patterson keeps hitting threes, the Eagles are in big trouble.
They just might be. Chandler Fitzgerald checks into the game.
It's great to see Chandler back in Eagles uniform.
Coming in, number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald checks into the game for the Eagles. Tries to get the ball to Wheeler. He somehow comes up with it. Ward thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Jones, 1 second left on the shot clock. They thought they had it reset, and the Eagles get the shot clock violation. Referee taps his head. Bulldogs ball. Timothy Chapman the point guard in this scenario, guarded by Wheeler. Eagles down by 14. Patterson wide open down low. Chandler, a big body on him. Nothing but net for the big man. 18 points already. Ward tries to drive baseline. Porter tries to get it inside to Ward, but to no avail.
Eagles need some energy back in this game. They're looking a little down.
Having some shot clock issues with the table. On turnovers, the shot clock doesn't turn over.
That's right.
Eagles working with 16 seconds here. Still ample time to possibly get a shot up.
Great
Ward
play.
drives baseline and nearly puts it on top of the rim. Foul and one. Let's see that one again. Love the option here. It sets up for a give-and-go opportunity for Wheeler, but instead, Ward holds on to it, drives inside, and I believe that's his 16th point of the matchup.
You love seeing that two-man game with that screen.
A.J. Ward, the junior from Pensacola, Florida, nearly put that on top of the rim. He has 17, possibly can get 18 here, and tie with Patterson. Actually, not tie with Patterson. He could possibly have more points than Patterson. Chapman in transition, drives hard, tries to finish, but he gets the foul call. Fans don't love that one. Timothy Chapman.
I believe that's his third foul.
4 points in the first half, shooting 50% from the field. Knocks down the first free throw. Chapman with another opportunity to hit a free throw, and he knocks it in. Tennessee Wesleyan now leads by 18. Wheeler calls for a double screen. Gets it inside to Fitzgerald, and that works like money.
What a pass.
Beautiful job by Steven. When you get that double screen, some like to call that the horns action. You get two guys, whatever way you go, one guy roll, one guy stays. Someone's always open because the defense either cheats over or the defense stays with the man. Always makes someone open. Patterson's open in that scenario, can't make it. Mayberry kicks it to Chapman. He can't knock it down. Fitzgerald finds Steven Wheeler. Wheeler makes a move, gets inside, tries to find Garriott Jones. Instead, A.J. Ward pulls up from distance. That rattles out. Another board by Patterson. Chapman drives inside, and Chandler gets the block. Beautiful attempt by A.J. Ward to sacrifice his body and take a block. Now Brendan Tyler checks into the game for Ty Patterson. Eagles down by 16 with ample of time to come back. Beautiful pass to Bugalo, almost puts it on his head. Balogun, extremely aggressive on that lower block, but he'll go to the line and earn his free throws. Billy Balogun misses the first free throw. Last year, all-conference defensive team and second team as a sophomore. Knocks in, and not knocks in the next one, but splits the free throws. Bulldogs lead by 17, 14 minutes even left on the clock. Christian Porter still with 3 points on the ball game. Horns action, he gets to the basket, kicks it to Wheeler for an open opportunity. Can he knock it in? He does. Stephen Wheeler, the transfer from West Coast. 8 points in this second half. Over the back violation by Balogun. We heading towards the Eagles' direction. Eric, what are the Eagles going to have to do to possibly amount a run here?
I think you got to get hot from the three-point land. Inside, they're too athletic and too big. I like how they're running their offensive set here. Look for the up screen by AJ up at the ball.
I think the Eagles are going to go back to that horn set again. Fitzgerald tries to turn. Doesn't work. Porter kicks it to Fitzgerald. Not the most ideal spacing for the team, but Wheeler gets out of it. 8 seconds on the shot clock, and that's a charge going the opposite direction.
Little out of control on that one.
Jaimin Wilson, the senior guard from Atlanta, Georgia, gets the charge here. And Austin Lewis will check in for Stephen Wheeler as he now picks up 4 fouls.
Some firepower here checking in for Austin Lewis. Let's see if he can get hot.
Stephen Wheeler, one of the leading scorers from the guard position here in this game. Going to be really crucial for the Eagles, the fact that he checks out, for them to try to mount a comeback. Mayberry drives baseline. Fitzgerald's there with him every step. Turns around, jumper, fades away. That's nothing but net, rattles in. Elisha Mayberry. He has 6. Porter, he drives. Gets fouled, no basket. Now he'll be taken out on the baseline. Now the Eagles run this sideline play that's super good. An array of screens down on the bottom. I'm not sure if they're going to run that one. Fitzgerald takes a quick jumper. That one doesn't work.
It's tough to run that inbound play when the defense is playing zone.
Mayberry!
Ooh.
Almost rips open the rim. Fitzgerald gets his tucker from him.
What a pass.
Balogun, pump fakes. He nearly dunks it home. Eagles now down by 19. A game that was competitive. The Bulldogs running away with Porter. Fadeaway jump shot. That's his bag right there, Eric. Let's see that one again. He drives, takes it corner. He thinks he's going to drive, but fades away instead. Christian Porter, 6 points on the afternoon.
Let's see what inbound play they run here.
Not necessarily the best scoring night here for Christian Porter. But he does a lot of things that the stat sheet doesn't show.
That's right.
Pass to Garrett Jones. He's inside. Can't make anything happen. Lewis, mid-range jump shot. Is that good? No, it isn't. Mayberry the board.
Good look for the Eagles there.
Elisha Mayberry finds Balogun. Chapman wide open. He'll take a 3. Nothing but nylon for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs up 19. Porter. He'll drive. Ward open. He'll take a 3. That rims out. Chandler can't get the rebound. Taylor will push it. In transition, beautiful finish, foul, and 1. Jaimin Wilson gets in transition.
He got up high on that one, didn't he?
Beautiful move inside to get the finish here. The Eagles playing, not the Eagles, but the Bulldogs doing well, playing above the rim.
I think the Eagles got to slow it down a little bit. They're losing some steam. These quick offensive sets are really wearing them out.
Jaimin now with 3 points of the game. This free throw can make it 4. It doesn't. Over the back violation by the Bulldogs. Eagles will take over.
I love how the fans are still engaged, Alvin. It's great to have a home game for your season opener.
Still engaged, although they're down.
It's the Eagle way.
Don't get me wrong. This game was very much competitive early. Porter takes a screen. Fitzgerald tries to find Ward. That gets snatched away from him. Chapman in transition. He'll score. Lewis finds Jones. He'll drive. Step through. Jump shot. That just rims out. That one has to hurt. Balogun. Mayberry in transition. Chandler Fitzgerald is there. Wilson there for the follow, and it's good.
Jones just couldn't find a shot tonight. Tough offensive showing for him.
Bulldogs running away with this game here. 10 minutes left. Kickball violation by the Bulldogs. Ty Patterson checks back into the game. He's having a big night in the first game for Tennessee Wesleyan. Coach Jason Bell needs to call a timeout. As both teams talk it over, we'll step aside as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. As the Eagles, in a game where they were very much competitive, are now down by 25. Austin Lewis tightly guarded by Chapman. Porter in the corner. Porter tries to drive. Jones, open lane. Back to Porter. Will he shoot it? That just rims out. Steven Wheeler comes back to the table, yet has 4 fouls. How, almost on a tightrope, does he have to play coming into this game? Basket interference by the Bulldogs. And Steven Wheeler comes in for Christian Porter. Porter with 6 points, not really shooting the best from the field.
Yeah, tough shooting night for CP tonight. He'll definitely look to bounce back as the season progresses.
And the first half, 2 from 7 from the field, 1 from 6 from 3. Wheeler kicks it over to Fitzgerald. Lewis off the screen, spins, tries to score here. That misses.
Oh. Hard fall by Austin.
Risky play by Austin Lewis. The Bulldogs come the other way. Mayberry, jump shot, no good. Lewis comes with the rebound. Who accelerate the ball up court. Jones thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Mid-range jump shot, that's money. That ends the dry spout for the Eagles. Mayberry, corner. Gets it over to Patterson. Patterson against Fitzgerald. Turnaround jump shot for Patterson. Almost goes in.
I'll tell you, Chandler's playing some great defense on Patterson the last couple of minutes. It's pretty encouraging to see that.
Higdon and Ugalde come into the game for Austin Lewis and Garriott Jones. Gatling drives baseline on Ugalde. Can't finish with that one. Wheeler will take it over. Skips it over to Ward. Goes out of bounds off the foot of Mayberry. That will stay with the Eagles. Number 21, Riley Melancon, actually. Checks into the game. Wheeler finds Ugalde. Here's Fitzgerald for a 3. That's no good. Mayberry to board. Elisha Mayberry signs Patterson. Thought about a shot, that doesn't work. Patterson using his size to his advantage. Gatling over to the corner. Brandon Tyler can't get it to fall. Eagles possession in this scenario. Bulldogs lead by 26, but Eric, still a lot of basketball left to play.
That's right. You still want to see some competitive basketball, have them run through their sets here. This is the first game of the season, so you definitely want to prepare.
Ugalde, corner. Inside to Higdon. Ward, he drives. Gets the ball, took it from him. Melancon finds Mayberry in transition. Ward's there with him every step, but gets the foul call. They gave the foul to Stephen Wheeler, which is his 5th, and I believe Stephen Wheeler is now fouled out of this game with 8 minutes left to go.
We saw a lot of encouraging things from Wheeler tonight. Definitely excited to see him play.
Wheeler with 15 points in his Eagles debut. They transferred from West Coast Baptist College in California. I believe Lancaster, California. Senior year average 21, junior year average 20, sophomore average 14. Ugalde brings the ball up the floor, finds Porter. He'll take a shot confidently, and that goes in. Wheeler now 3 for 9. Not Wheeler yet. Porter 3 for 9 from the field, 33%. Patterson in transition finds Melancon. Back to Patterson. He's wide open. Will he make one? Yes, he does. Patterson, 6'4", 235 pounds. 3 threes on the ball game. Porter, he'll pull for one again. That one doesn't fall. Mayberry, he pushes. Melancon can't find one. Tyler can't finish. Ugalde with the rebound. Eagles now down by 25. Here's Ward. And I believe Ward does have 20 with that one. No, he has 19. My apologies.
Almost. He'll hit it.
He'll hit it eventually. Mayberry, he drives. Double
Good
team
defense.
is there, and he travels. Actually, jump ball situation. The Bulldogs will take over. Malachi Hoare at the table to check in.
Great defensive possessions back-to-back for the Eagles. You gotta love it.
Hoare coming in for number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald. Chandler Fitzgerald, 3 points on the game in his Eagles debut. Gets it to Mayberry. Guarded by Porter. Gave him a full shot clock there. Difficulties with the scoreboard and the shot clock here. Resetting it to 15 on the shot clock. Still with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in the ball game.
Hey, it's a shot clock workers' first game of the season 2. We're all a little rusty.
Yeah. Tyler Gatlin guarded by Ugalde, arguably one of the best defenders in our South region. Gatlin, he drives hard, and he travels before the shot.
And that's what Brian does. He has that pressure on the ball handler.
Controversy called by the official, but the Eagles still take advantage. Chapman checks into the game for number 2, Lorenzo Gatling. Eagles still down by an ample amount, but a lot of time left in this ball game. Malachi Hoare takes the screen, drives, finds Porter. Porter, in and out move, tries to find Malachi. He gets fouled by Melancon. Six minutes, 35 seconds left in regulation. As I've said, ample time left in this ball game. Porter. Here's Higdon. Patterson. A matchup we love to see, and Higdon wins that one. Higdon gets 2 points on the game, but Patterson has an ample amount of points in his stat sheet. Chapman. An array of moves. Ugalde with him every step. And Ugalde forces the turnover, and we love his energy right now.
That's great leadership there to insert some energy on defense for Brian Ugalde.
Porter moves over to the right side of the field, hits Brian Ugalde. Played a lot of great defense. Can he possibly score here? Malachi hits Christian Porter. A.J. Ward getting face guarded the entire game. Step back three, jump shot, and that is nothing but net. A.J. Ward crosses the 20 mark. Let's see that one again. Guarded tightly by Tyler. Nothing but water on the opposite end.
What a step back.
Mayberry sees the mismatch, can't convert on it. Tyler tries to get the board. Melancon is there and rebounds it and scores. Christian Porter, hesitation move. Higdon is open. He hits Ugalde instead. Malachi Hoare in the corner for three. Can he get his first one? He can't. Tyler with the rebound. Spin move by Melancon, and that goes through the net. Malachi drives in, gets stolen from behind. A.J. Ward gets on the floor for it. Ugalde, he goes up strong and falls hard.
Hard foul there.
Chapman hits the floor hard in an attempt to block Brian Ugalde, but he'll go to the line and attempt his first free throws. Brian Ugalde, a graduate student, just like multiple people on the team, like Gary Jones and also Stephen Wheeler from Mexico, studying business here at Pensacola Christian College, and arguably, I've seen a lot of basketball players, one of the most aggressive defensive players I've ever seen.
That's right, and he got that tenacity, got cut twice early on. Freshman, sophomore year, came back, senior year, made the team, so it's just his personality to be aggressive and a go-getter.
And one thing I love about Brian's defensive ability is not the fact that he's going to put the most steals up, he's going to get the most blocks, but you better believe his footprints are going to be on every single portion of this floor.
That's right.
Ugalde misses the first one, can possibly get his first points of his graduate semester season. Ugalde, softer on that one, and that falls. Gary Jones, the other graduate student, comes in for Brian Ugalde, receiving some much-needed rest. A number of substitutions made by the Bulldogs. Brandon Tyler with the ball on the top of the key. Tyler, he'll take one. That's way off. Porter with the rebound. Porter tries to hit Higdon. Ward tries to find Higdon, but to no avail. Fifield finds Tyler, and that's a charge.
Great heads-up play by A.J. Ward there, taking the charge.
And I love how the Eagles, despite being down by immense double digits, are still putting a lot of efforts towards this game.
Coming in, number 13, Colin Wickerson.
Coming into the game, number 13, Colin Wilkerson. I was about to say Willerson, but it's Wilkerson.
Wilkerson.
The freshman from Illinois.
First minutes here for him.
Porter tries to get a first step here to no avail. Ward drives, spin moves, loses it. Fifield takes it to the other way. Mayberry to Balagon. He drives and scores. Uses the right hand here. And the Bulldogs cross 90. Colin, back to Porter. Porter to Ward. Porter, pull-up jump shot. Almost rims in. Colin with the rebound, and he comes off the bench, not even being in for a minute, and scores quickly. Beautiful consistency on that shot. Turns around midway in the air. Coach Bell calls a timeout. We'll step away as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osech. 91-69. Eagles trail. Fifield bringing the ball up the floor. Here's Mayberry. Balagon hits number 10, Matthew Kyle. Malachi nearly with the steal, gets in the passing lane again and gets called for the foul. What's your opinions on that play there, Eric?
You know, it's hard to see from this angle, but I think the ref might have had a closer look on that one. Fans definitely didn't like it.
That play will put Marquise Fifield to the line, the junior point guard from Granger, Tennessee. Balagon gets the rebound. Porter to Wilkerson. Back to Malachi. Hoare for three. That misses everything. Fifield guarded tightly by Christian Porter. Mayberry, my bad. Hits the shot. And it's knocked down as well. Here's Porter. A.J. Ward off the screen. And Fife is in his passing lane. And Ward with the beautiful hustle play. Not giving up on that one. Porter, corner, by himself. Side of the backboard. Just not his day. Porter played 31 minutes per game, the most on the team last year, averaged 9 a contest. Tonight has 9 even.
Still a lot of positives, though, to take away from tonight. The first half was so competitive, like we saw. Definitely something to look to carry over into the next game.
Something extremely crucial. Stephen Wheeler, in the midst of a comeback, fouling out at 8 minutes left in the game. 15 points in his debut, but what do you think he has to do to possibly get out the foul count so early?
Well, it's just a matter of, I think it was a little bit of nerves for him. Settle that down.
Porter tries to kick it corner to Jones. That's intercepted. Balagon can't get the ball to himself. And the Eagles will maintain the possession. Malachi Hoare brings the ball up the floor.
I'd love to see Malachi score here. Join Wilkerson getting their first points of the season.
2 freshmen on the floor, Wilkerson and Hoare. Wilkerson already received his points. Jones on a dribble pull-up again. That rims out the side. Kyle behind the back. Goes corner to number 24, Kobe Billingsley. And he hits his first points of the game. No look pass to Jones. Porter gave that one cross court. Beautiful feed, no look as well. What a dime by Porter. Gatling. Gets it to Kyle. Kyle tries to make a move inside, loses it. Ward takes over. Ward drives, kicks a corner to Porter. Can't finish. Jones there for the recovery. Eagles do call timeout. 97-71 the score. And we'll step aside for a brief moment. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Eric Osech alongside with Alvin Chapman. Eric, this game might not be in our favor, possibly losing by a total of about 20 to 15 points here, but what are some takeaways that we can take from this Eagles season and the potential that we possibly have?
Well, I think one thing we saw is the potential speed that we have on this team. This is the fastest team I've seen us have, and to be able to keep up with the first half like we did was a great thing to see.
Beautiful shot there by Kyle. Jones for three. Can't get the shooter's touch. But Tennessee Wesleyan being one of the more competitive teams in the NAIA, and the Eagles literally step by step, stride by stride in the first half, shows that this Eagle team can compete, and that A.J. Ward and Steven Wheeler are going to be two very huge components of this Eagles team.
Yeah, and this was a very tough team to play in the season opener. And Coach Bell's first game, we had a couple of GA's first game for the Eagles, so a lot of positives we can still take away from a tough loss.
Next game for the Eagles is going to be against Ave Maria at home, November the 2nd. Number 10, Brantley Kosak, checks into the game, as well as number 4, Colby Roberts.
A couple of freshmen getting their first minutes.
A.J. Ward comes out the game. Very hard-fought battle for him today. A number of rebounds alongside with 21 points. Malachi Hoare gets the rebound. Colby. Jones, he'll drive. Finish with the right, and it's good.
Jones starting to heat up here in the second half. That was also encouraging to see.
Eagles now down by 25 even. These freshmen coming into the game playing extremely aggressive.
Number 10, Brantley, had a great JV game last night.
Oh, man, what a game yesterday against Florida Coastal Prep. A game that wasn't broadcasted as Stephen Fike prepares to check into the game.
He shows a lot of potential also.
Fike had a number of and-one classic three-point plays in last night's game.
That's right.
He led the JV reserve team with 14.
And number 4, Colby Roberts, a smart player. I've seen some great passes from him last night too, so definitely a lot of young talent. Exciting to see what they turn into as the season progresses and the years progress.
It shows that the future for Coach Jason Bell has a lot of potential.
That's right.
All freshmen on the floor right now. Malachi drives, kicks it corner to Roberts. He thought about a three, doesn't take it. Brentley gets the ball. Very shifty player. He drives inside, pump fake, steps through, and it's good. Brentley, welcome to PCC Eagle basketball. Collects his first points in an official game. Let's see that one again. Almost got away with a travel there. But Brentley with a beautiful move. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Final score, 102-77 in favor of the Bulldogs. Eric, what is your takeaway from the Eagles this year, and how good can we potentially be?
I think we have great potential moving forward. Like I said, great speed, great young talent. And as the season progresses, we'll definitely figure things out, and I'm excited to see what happens this season.
Two high guys for the Eagles today. Stephen Wheeler and A.J. Ward both had monster games in the double figures. I don't know the specific score count for their performances today, but talk about the type of season that they can have this year for the Eagles.
Well, I love A.J. Ward picking up where he left off, being that leader, scoring when he needs to score, and then the pickup of Wheeler is that huge offensive pickup that we needed. So I expect both of them to work really well together moving forward.
Ty Patterson, 6'4", 235 pounds, moving like he was on ice tonight against the Eagles. I believe he had 19 and a number of rebounds as well. Talk about his potential year that he can have with the Bulldogs.
Well, he really buried us when he started hitting threes.
Tell me about it.
Can't stop that. So, yeah, he's definitely, he's all team for a reason.
Yeah, and what a game. Next game we have November 2nd against Ave Maria, another talented NAIA team. The beginning of our schedule isn't good. I mean, it is really good. My apologies. A really good beginning schedule. And the Eagles are going to have to try to figure something out in order for them to be competitive.
That's
now,
right.
Where's my camera at? Okay, right here. Perfect. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osech. And we want to say thank you, Egg and Knight. Thank you for being a part of the broadcast tonight. Have a blessed one.